Video Burangu Heyokuzo Do desu ka? Welcome everybody to the hater edition of the Roohaa Degozaru video blogu. And by hater edition, all I mean to say is there's been some rhapsody, and a little bit of pandemonium, and my favorite, a fair amount of trolling going on. And I'm going to address the trolling and the nonsense and the poopy pants, but I'm not going to do that till the end of the vlog, so it will be easy to skip over, because no one likes a troll, except me. I love trolls. In fact, I live to troll trolls. I'm a fan of trolls trolling trolls as they troll trolls. But that's not what the Degozaru video blogu is all about. But it's what it's gonna be about for I'm predicting a roughly 2 to 5 minute tirade. So hang tight while I go take a shower, and I will be back fresh and squeaky clean for the trolling and to tell you about my week. By the way, Roohaa Degozaru video blogu, it ain't over. It ain't never gonna be over. Well, it may be over eventually, but it ain't over. You thought I was gonna quit because of people baby talking? Friends, lend me your ears while I clean my rears. And just like that, oh yeah, squeaky clean, feeling fine. Must be weird. I just had like a little 5 o'clock shadow, and now it's all gone. Yeah, I had to clean up my ass because I got work tomorrow. I got some work tomorrow. So, my week. It was a good week. It was a long week. Such a long week. Tuesday, rolled dice. Wednesday, can't remember. Dice was great on Tuesday. Good week. Good week this week. Thursday, I'm a volunteer at an art school, kind of, and I help the children with their desses and mosses, and I picked this up. It's Romeo and Juliet. So, you know, it's really interesting. Oh, check that out, Spox. Sweet. I cannot get enough of super secret containers in this awesome Romeo and Juliet stash box for various things is what it's all about. So I picked that up at that place because they have a sweet variety shop. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. I had a friend come in from town. She is an honorable friend of mine, and she's a good person. And we went out to karaoke with a bunch of people. I didn't bring my camera. Well, I brought it, but I didn't shoot any footage. So, what good's that, right? I told myself I want some music for the comeback edition of the Degozaru video blogu. But you know, karaoke is good times. You know, the beverages are flowing, songs are being sung. Needless to say, I didn't shoot any footage on my camera. It was good times. A couple of my Japanese friends came, who I really wanted to come, and it turns out one of them is like super like god tier when it comes to karaoke, as I had suspected, but I didn't know it was that good. But he was great, and he was also a big fan of Macross, so we were singing Firebomber, Remember 16, Planet Dance, Holy Lonely Night. It's that goodness gracious. So that was awesome. And then Saturday, I was taking my friend on the Sano tour, and we went to the outlets because there's an outlet mall in Sano, which is real popular. Didn't buy anything. I did buy blue box macaroni and cheese, 300 yen a box. Brutal, but don't I care. I got blue box macaroni and cheese. I know all you people in America are like, geez, what's the big deal? I'll tell you what the big deal is. The big deal is there's no such thing as mac and cheese out here. There's no such thing as mac and cheese out here. Alright? So a little blue box, all it needs is butter and milk, and water, some time, we're good. And it's also impetus to buy like a small saucepan. Because I need a small saucepan. I just have big ones. Anyway, so yeah, I picked up some blue box, got some donuts, this, that, and the other thing, and I was about to go get Sano ramen with them because Sano's famous for ramen. I was about to get some Sano ramen when I get a call on the phone. I'm like, oh look, somebody's on the phone, and I'm gonna pick it up. And it's illegal to drive and talk on the phone at the same time. So I'm talking on the phone and driving at the same time because I'm a big idiot. And, like, blah, 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 this is so awesome. Next thing I know, I look in the rearview mirror. There he is. There he is. It's Keisatsu-chan. And the cop rolls up to my window and he's like, talking on a cell phone is dangerous. Please pull in the bowling alley. So I got pulled over by a cop today. Or not today, Saturday. First time I got pulled over by a cop in Japan. It was scary. But it wasn't so scary as much as it was the biggest pain in the ass of my life. Because I gave him all my information. I gave him my foreigner's ID, and I gave him my international driving permit. And then he's looking at him. Everything's going all right. I'm like, good, fine. Let's get this done. I know I messed up. And he's like, yep. Where's your passport? And I'm like, I don't need my passport. And then he's like, I think we need your passport. I shouldn't have needed my passport. Damn it. But, needless to say, he follows me to my house, my apartment. And then I get my passport and I give it to him. I'm like, it's a pain in my ass. Running out of time, but my friend needs to make the train. And I want to get some ramen. There's still time. Just write me my damn ticket. Teach me my damn lesson. And get the hell out of my way. And that's when he comes over after filling out. He successfully wrote me a ticket. I have successfully been fined $60, 6,000 yen, for driving and talking on the cell phone. Apparently recently there's been a huge accident and the idiot responsible was talking on their cell phone. I know what I did wrong. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. But I will dwell on the fact that he's on the phone and he's like, I don't know what's going on. Everything's English, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yo, I need a copy of your passport, a photocopy. And I was like, are you kidding me? You need a photocopy of my passport? He's like, yeah, if it's the first time, blah, 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 we need a photocopy of your passport, you gotta come to the police station with me. And at this point, I'm like, this is turning into a fiasco. And I was starting to get a little bummed out. And I said, yo, let's just go to 7-Eleven down the street. We'll make a copy there. You get your copy. I pay my monies. We're good. He's like, I don't know, we need a copy. And I was like, dude, I'm busy. I'm trying to get my friend to train. Making excuses. Being a little unhelpful, but it was a huge pain in my ass. And 30 minutes had already, 30 to 40 minutes have already passed at this point. And then he's like, all right, let's go to the Koban. Let's go to the police box right around the corner. I'm like, fine. How many police do you think it takes to photocopy my ID? I'll give you a minute to think. So I go to the Koban. The police is with me. One guy. He's a nice guy. He's doing his job, and I commend him for having balls in the face of me. I didn't play the dumb gaijin, I can't speak Japanese card because I instinctively just respond with hi, and then just start talking to him and he answered me questions. And I didn't lie. So my honorability ultimately probably cost me what ended up being an hour and a half of my life and $60. If I could have lied and got off with don't talk with your cell phone, Caucasian person. And it didn't work out like that because I admitted that I knew what I was doing wrong. In the long run, it's okay. I spare myself a little karma. Besides, I was due for a little rough karma after some of the events that have taken place this weekend. But, needless to say, 5. 5 police officers are required to photocopy my passport. I'm at the Koban with the guy who pulled me over. Another guy who pulls people over who just came, kind of like backup. An old dude who immediately sat down like he owned the place, flips open ye old rule book, and he's pulling this move. Oh, so what's your name? Where are you from? Why are you in Japan? Well, hitting me with 20 questions like a bastard, like a fucking stereotypical cop. I don't have any disrespect for cops in Japan. And then these other 2 people who came in wearing like blue rain suits, like radiation people. And they're like, I have them all asking me the same question over and over again. And they're like arguing over when I came to Japan, whether or not my license is legit. Needless to say, 1, don't talk on a cell phone if you're driving in Japan. 2, I guess play dumb if you get pulled over, because if you don't, then 3, prepare for roughly an hour and a half of your life to be taken away so that the Japanese can photocopy every single piece of paper that you ever owned in your life in triplicate. Just, my God. It made me so mad because I knew it was going to be ridiculous. Can't handle it. Needless to say, I was butthurt. Friend didn't make the train. Didn't eat Sano ramen. Saturday ended up being a bust. I played Settlers of Catan that night with my friends, some 3 Dragon Annie, had a good old time, but won 1 game of Settlers. But ultimately, my blood was boiling that entire day, so today, Sunday, I slept it off and feel good. Feel good now. Today, I played volleyball. Volleyball was great. And dodgeball with my honorable Japanese friends. And it's good because everyone puts in 300 yen because we got to rent the place. We had a bunch of teams. They're organized by blood type. The Japanese are all about your blood type. So if you're coming to Japan, make sure you know your blood type. It's one of those dumb things, but you'd be surprised. It comes up. It's like, how like in America there was like a blood type boom in like the 80s or something. Like, hey, what's your blood type, man? But the Japanese are crazy about it. They love it. And I'm O blood type, in case you want to donate blood or start writing my biography or try and poison me or something. I'm O type. And O's are, I don't know, I was only half listening. But, we played volleyball. Needless to say, everyone puts in 300 yen, winners get yen back, and I won yen. And as a matter of fact, they said they had an MVP for the day. Me and a friend of mine, who you saw in the Hanami video, her name is The King, as far as Degozaru nicknames are concerned. But the King and I went to volleyball, and I was the MVP. Yep, because I took a nasty spike, like right here. Oh, actually, when I hit it, I can still feel it. But I took a nasty one right there, and I was all right. But it everyone was like, "Oh my God!" And they like me because I make these huge reactions, and when the ball hits me in dodgeball, I fall over dead and I army crawl out, and they're all like, "Oh, wartime story, wartime story." So I'm crawling out on my arms and having a good old time. So I'm the reaction guy, and I made a huge reaction. I fell back and slid on the gym floor for 10 feet, and everyone came over and they jumped on top of me, and they gave me the Heimlich, or not the Heimlich, whatever it is. They gave me CPR to bring me back to life. It's good times. But needless to say, as MVP, so I won $10, and my blood type won. The O blood type people won total. So everybody that was O blood type got $7. So I came up $17, aka 1,600. Yeah, I see my friends. And then I had delicious Chinese dinner food with King, and I proceeded to come home and relax because I'm very tired. Finished doing my laundry. If you looked at my to-do list on my face, which is not a joke at all. That is my to-do list. So yeah, now I'm making the vlog. And that's pretty much all that happened this week. Slow week. I had a good time looking at all the comments. A lot of people commented on my last video. Ton of people commented on the video I was featured in, which made everybody so upset. But that, I think, is a perfect segue for what I will now be segueing into. That is a perfect segue for the trolling that needs to be trolled. So let's go ahead and get that ready for Alright, welcome to the trolling. First things first, let's get the trolling hat. My 11 yen hat. Let me put the trolling hat right on there just so you know who you're talking to. You recognize me by the brim of the hat. You see, the hat is gold inlaid with gold flake and pink. I purchased it for the cheap price of 9 yen, which is a fantastic deal. And people say I paid too much. Well, they don't know shit about video games. I have a couple things I want to mention. First, this isn't all about the trolling. I want to say that there are a number of honorable gentlemen, gentle ladies, and gentle internets, which have come out, stuck their neck out for me for no reason. There's no reason to stick your neck out for me. I'm a person on the internet that you don't know, unless you're Texas Doritos, in which case you know me. But I'm a person on the internet who you don't know. I appreciate the good vibes, but you know, I don't need white knights like some people. Some people don't ask for white knights, but white knights come out in droves. The last thing I want to deal with in my life are weeaboo white knights. Weeaboo white knights are exactly the people who came out and started throwing their daggers of opinions at me. And that's nice. I enjoy that. So anyway, honorable people. Beth Musel, you're honorable. G. Togas, you are honorable. Honorable capital contested San, who I've taken to calling Cap because I think it's nice. He's watched my videos for a long time, and Sasuga, he came right out and said some nice things. Texas Doritos, aka nice gentleman, he came out. He's got trolling. He's got trolling in his blood too, but this isn't a battle that he needs to fight. Although I thank you for being a bro. Madame Hoshi, you two are honorable. I like your name. It's like you're Mrs. Star or something, or you want something. And Juchip wrote me a honorable message, and I decided I had to tell the story to somebody. So I told him the real story, because this is not a vlog. I'm not here to bash innocent bystanders. I'm here to bash trolls, and innocent bystanders will not be bashed by me. So yeah, people got mad. They said I was a complete drunk. Well, guess what? I was completely drunk when the video was being shot. So that right there should tell you that the things that person says are silly. And you should also take note that even in that video, it's easy to see that I snap from hanging out with my friends and having a good time to seeing myself being on a camera, because honorable person who shot that video likes to play jokes on people and makes it seem like a picture. And I like it. It's sweet style. This is funny to see Lord Chesterfield. But needless to say, I change right in front of the camera. So that right there should have been another indicator of the truth and what isn't the truth. Also, so yeah, I was drunk. Whatever. What are you gonna do about it? I was drinking. It's Hanami. You drink at Hanami. If people think I'm a big idiot and I'm a douchebag for drinking at Hanami, you don't know shit about Japan. And guess what? I know what you hate hearing. You hate hearing people tell you you don't know shit about Japan. Well, guess what? You don't know shit about Japan. I don't give a shit if you know more than me. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in Indiana? What are you gonna do in Indiana having sex with trees? Are you gonna tell me I don't know anything about Japan? That's fine. Tell me what you want. I ain't listening to your bullshit. So, that's one thing. A reason why people got so mad. honestly, is because you're all tremendous weeaboos, and you're defending something and somebody who you don't even know. People will stick their fucking necks out for everybody, and these people online who they have like this internet boner for, and it's like, you need to just relax. People are like, that person's in Japan, so I love them, I will die for them. There's a thing you gotta talk about, weeaboos. Someone commented, they said, only a weeaboo calls another weeaboo a weeaboo. And, you know, it's not too far from the truth. Granted, you know that word, so whoever said that is giant weeaboo. But I say it. Weeaboo is, my opinion, someone who likes anime so much, they're in so deep, that they don't know what's real and fake anymore, and they just idolize a country they may not have any idea about. Yeah, you can learn a lot about Japan from anime and manga, but the fact of the matter is, you are, no matter how much anime and manga you read or watch, you don't know shit until you step off a plane and realize that it's just a regular place. Japan, granted, it's magical, wonderful land, but it's just a regular place. And if you're gonna dedicate your entire life to it before you know anything about it, you should, you know, walk carefully, walk cautiously. And people hear me saying shit, there's more Japan anime in the video. There's more, you know, if you want to learn Japanese, take a fucking class. Because there's so many people who learn the word kawaii, they learn the word neko, and they learn the word sugoi, and they're like, I'm awesome, I can speak Japanese, I'm the man. People don't know shit about Japan. Guess what? Don't kid yourself. It doesn't matter how much horse shit you teach yourself, unless you're some kind of savant. Step into a class and just take a class, or get a real book, you know. And self-study is not bad, but it helps to have a teacher and an actual person who knows Japanese to tell you you're making mistakes and to help you, because you're going to come to Japan and no matter what you do, everyone's going to say you're the best at speaking Japanese. You say konnichiwa and you use chopsticks, no Japanese person will ever say you suck at Japanese. So you just need to realize you need to stop what you're doing and find a Japanese person who will take the time of day and say something like, yo, you said this wrong. Because that, my friend, that is a rare Japanese person, and a Japanese person you need. And almost every sensei will be that person. Actually, sensei is the exact opposite, and they will tell you your Japanese is so bad that it makes them sick. And that's a good thing, because for every Japanese person for every 100 Japanese people that tell you your Japanese is good, you should have at least one Japanese person to tell you it's not good. And that one person will be worth their weight in honorable gold compared to those 100 people who just blow smoke up your ass. Okay? It's not. Don't fool yourself. I don't fool myself either. I like to think my Japanese is pretty good, but you don't ever fool yourself. To have a Japanese person that's sensei to tell you your Japanese is not good, that is basically the opinion of real Japanese people who have to sit there and cringe and listen to you as you try and pull a sentence out of your ass. But I have gone on a miniature tirade within my tirade. Most of the comments were baby games and the equivalent of, "Stop making fun of me! You guys are so mean! You're mean, you're a douchebag, you're drunk, don't give him wine, burrity burr." You know, congratulations, you have made a sentence and posted it on the internet. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about me. Granted, this is the trolling segment right here, and congratulations to any troll whose comment was mentioned in this video. You officially get a 1 out of 10 because you prompted a response. But this video goes to Honorable 2 out of 10 San, who seems to make it his miniature mission to be a gigantic faggot and posts multiple times about stupid shit. I'm not going to even mention his name because it's not worth mentioning. I watched 1 or 2 of his videos, and they are stupid as hell. His main complaints are, I should get a new camera. 1, fuck you. I'm not going to get a new camera. I will eventually, but I'm not just going to run out and buy a new camera because some idiot troll on the internet says so. And 2, I'm not counting anymore. 3, how about we'll go to just 3. 2 is whatever you want it to be. It can be fuck you for all I care. 3 is even if I had a camera, which I guess you're implying you do, even if I had a camera as good as yours, why wouldn't I use it? All the videos I see this person making are stupid. He's like running around in the woods taking videos of rivers and he's saying, "Oh, fuck me, I wanna fuck a river, I wanna put my penis in a river." You know, you're a complete idiot. He's telling me to buy a camera and, like, are you kidding me? Like, what good's a camera if all you're gonna do is take videos of plants and rivers and say the F word a billion times? You're a complete idiot. And the thing that is the biggest kicker is this asshole's little image macro, because, you know, he's super editing skills. He's master editing, you can tell, because he spent over 9,000 hours in MS Paint making his little logo, which is, it says like some bullshit faggot crap on top of it, and it's a sword made of rainbow light. A sword made out of rainbows, bro? Come on. I know you're asking to be trolled in your comments or whatever in your fucking sidebar, and you think you're so epic. The only thing that's epic about you is how much of an epic failure you are, because Jesus Christ, rainbow sword. I mean, you're screaming how gay you are. I mean, I have nothing against gay people. In fact, I love a number of gay people. Not in that way. Maybe, who knows? But not in that way. But it's not. This guy is a complete ludicrous idiot, is what I'm trying to get across to you. And not only that, but people say that, like, they're acting like they're some kind of professionals, and you don't realize that YouTube is, I mean, yeah, there are people who are making professional work on YouTube, but dude, this is YouTube. This isn't television. This isn't any, like, expansive, awesome thing. People make crap on YouTube. You ever see YouTube poop? Because it's fucking, it's the epitome of what YouTube is. You are an idiot, and treating YouTube as if it's like your professional, you know, launch pad for your career. I mean, it's at best, maybe you could have like one or two of your videos that isn't completely filled with the F word, or some stupid horse shit about you, like, drinking soda on camera. Like, whatever, dude, you suck. I drink soda on camera too, but Jesus Christ, dude, like, you suck so much, it just makes me laugh. And showing me the ropes. You said some shit like, oh, I remember when I was 24, I was sad, acting like an asshole. Like, come on, get real, dude. You're still an asshole, and you're always gonna be an asshole, most likely. So don't kid yourself, you're a complete loser. And to say when I was 24, that's kind of like implying that you're like 25 or 26 or 27 or 28 or even older. If you're any older than like 27 or 28 and you just go on the internet to troll people, you're like, so you're in your 30s or something. You don't look like it. I mean, you're pretty heinous looking, and, you know, I'd say you're a big loser. But yeah, no, I don't know. You're telling me, you're showing me the ropes and shit. All you're admitting is how pathetic you are. These videos that I shoot are primarily for my good friends, my family, and for anyone who happens to stop by on YouTube. Because I tell people about my day. This isn't some huge, overblown production. I'm not trying to show the world about Japan. I just want to tell them what's going on in my life, because there are people I left behind in America who care about me, and there are people around the planet who have an interest in what I'm doing. And that's cool. And you're acting like YouTube, everybody has to, like, put all this music on their page. Like, I put music in my vlog today. That make you happy? Did you get a little boner? Like, you taught me a lesson? No, you don't know shit, dude. You don't know anything. And you're acting like you're some kind of YouTube badass. You're telling me, what are you doing defending the Kawaii Neko? Like, is that really what you fucking call that person? Because you are pathetic. Like, what do you do all day, man? Like, do you just find women on YouTube and then pretend to, like, follow them and be their loyal fucking lapdog? What are you gonna do when you realize that none of these internet people give a shit about you, and they don't give a shit about me because there's no reason to? We're just people on the internet saying a bunch of bullshit. And you come over to my bullshit and say it's bullshit? Well, that's bullshit, because you're full of bullshit. If you don't like the word bullshit or how I curse, That sucks, because you're a big idiot. And one more thing, you say you vlog with your glasses on? Well, guess why I don't have my glasses on, bro? Because I'm nearsighted, and I don't need glasses when I'm this close to the camera. Not only that, but you can see the reflection of my camera. Can you see this reflection right here? Yeah, it's my middle finger, bro. 2 of them. Double deuces. Needless to say, I don't vlog with my glasses on because I don't wear my glasses when I'm sitting in front of my camera because I don't want my eyes to get any worse than they already are. You see me in other videos, I'm wearing them proudly. I have nothing against wearing glasses. I love my glasses. I take them off so that I can see the screen that I'm on. I've already been trolling for 15 minutes. I could probably go on for the rest of my life. And needless to say, in conclusion, person who I'm talking to, you know who I'm talking to. You're a giant faggot. You mean nothing to me. Anything you say and saying you see potential in me, like, you can just shove that right up your ass because I don't give a shit about you. And weeaboos, you keep on being weeaboos. We've all been weeaboos at one point or another if we're on YouTube looking at people talking about Japan. But you know, there's a lot more to that. Some people realize this, other people cannot get beyond that fact, and they're stuck. The weeaboo world, and world is anime, life is anime, everybody is Japanese. I want to become Japanese. Congratulations, you're never going to be Japanese. Should be great to you. You're not Japanese. Weeaboos keep being weeaboos, assholes should die. And yeah, don't expect me to waste 15 more minutes of your life on some stupid trolling response video ever again. I just felt like I had to because I love trolls. I responded to just about every single comment that I get, and I like to respond to comments. I like them. And if I get any comments I don't like from now on, I will just delete them because they're not real. But I figured I'd give a response once because, you know, why the hell not? I love trolling, and I have a feeling this video is going to make people more mad than they're on. So, if you're mad, get your butt ready because it probably hurts. Starting.